Hello everybody, how are you doing? Oh, it is about 9:15 on a Monday night, and yes, if you don't know, I've been spending a lot of time, well, probably 18 months doing a lot of work on this house, the garden, the house, and everything else, and we finally now got a fully functional kitchen, and it happened tonight. So my mate came round, the plumber, the electricians have been round today, finished all the electrics, all the lights, everything that's going on. And the plumber's been round, my mate, and yeah, we've got a full team of really reliable people, which is really difficult these days. And we're very thankful to sort of like know these people, and they're just absolutely fantastic at what they do. So yeah, all the electrics are done, all the plumbing's done. We got a working sink, we got the hob back on. Speno and Mrs. Speno, a happy boy and girl, and being sort of 9:15, and Tom's just left. Janie said, why don't you go down, treat yourself to a beer and do a beer review of them new beers you got from Sainsburys. So I thought I will do. So I picked a few of these up. I thought, I'll just grab these. Hallandwoodhouse brewed beers that they have at Sainsburys. It is Hallandwoodhouse who brew these. UK Sainsbury, blah, blah, blah. Where does it say? It just says so. Oh, yeah, brewed and bottled by Hallandwoodhouse, Dorset, England. They did a beautiful stout, and it is pretty much the same as the one that's brewed for Audi. I'm convinced it's exactly the same. So this has just been in the cabin. It's not been too cold in here today, so it's about 14 degrees now. I've had the fan heater on for a minute or two. Looks a really nice bottle. I think these are in like the 4 for 3 or whatever Sainsbury's do. We all know what they sort of do. Well, I don't, because I'm obviously like telling you that. My eyes are streaming. Still like this coffee stuff, whatever's going on, the fatiguey, like eye streaming, runny nosy shit that's going about at the minute is still kicking about. So I thought a winter porter. Now my mate says to me in my work with today, so what would you say a Christmas beer is? And I said, well, he wants to have some dark fruits. So I'd say dark fruits, bit of spice, warming. You know, he wants to be quite a good strength as well. So this is 5%, which is okay. Winter porter. And it says here, full-bodied, dark fruit and winter spices. Exactly what I was saying today. So let's crack it open and see what we get. So I'm going to put it, I hope it's decent. I'm sure it will be. Sure it will be. Going to put it in a Spencer Arms glass. One's been kicking about. Oh, I've got a sink as well, so I'll be able to do some glass washing. But it's going to be even better when I build like a little bit of a sort of a pretend utility room. In the back of the carport when that's all done, and I'll have my own dedicated dishwasher just for the glasses. But what I'm going to try and do, I want to try and get a proper glass washer that Richard at Wheatlow Brewery's got. It is quite expensive, but it purely does the job. I think it does it without salt, so you're not got any of that wearing your glasses out, but it takes years really for that to happen. So yeah, so this range of beer, there is a few of them out. So this is the first one I'm doing, a seasonal edition, 5%, selected by our experts. Who Sainsbury's experts are, I don't know. Taste the Difference range, Hallandwoodhouse. Yeah, nice dark bottle for a nice dark porter. See what we're going to get. Looks dark, looks nice in the glass. Does look nice and dark. A little bit of redness bleeding through there. Let's get the light on, see what that says, tells us. Oh, no, not really. It's quite dark. It is quite dark. It's showing up the Spencer Arms logo there as well. And it smells spicy. That smells... Oh, it smells Christmas cakey, that does. Do you know what it also smells? It smells a bit thin. Now, I know that sounds ridiculous. How can you smell the body of the beer? But it does smell a little bit thin, but we'll see. That smells like spicy Christmas cakey vibes. Right, cheers everybody. I'm looking forward to this. I'll tell you something. Right, I try not to drink in the week, but I have found that we're doing quite a few beer reviews. Yeah, I think you're enjoying it. I reckon you are enjoying it. The subscribers going up, which is great. Thank you all very much. I'm looking forward to Christmas. Really good Christmas coming this year. And yeah, it's nice to bring some of these beers to you. You know, some of these beers that are available. And the supermarket beers are getting quite good now. I've got some good ones here. Anyway, cheers. Waffling on. Let's get into this. So yes, that is quite thin. Is quite thin. But it is quite flavoursome. It's just a shame it's a bit thin. You know, I wanted something a little bit more thicker, but I am comparing that to the 180th edition porter that I had from Fuller's. Because that's the last porter I remember. My goodness me. That was full-bodied and absolutely amazing. This is all right, you know. This is okay. I would not have this less than about you 10 or 11 degrees. I wouldn't chill this at all, especially these. If you're in anywhere like this, or you've got a little outside area, it's cold enough at this temperature. It's been about 10 degrees today, isn't it? But this wants to be... This wants to be at them nice, probably 11, 12 degrees, I'd say. Just to give it a bit more, it just helped with that, the froth, if you know what I mean. It'll pour a bit more livelier. It's almost like it could do with a syringe treatment. Now, here is the syringe. Now, because it's here at the Spencer Arms and it's me, I'm not going to go and sanitize this. But basically, this gets sanitized. And if I was going to use this, now you're probably looking at me, well, what am I doing with this syringe? But this beer is a little bit flat. What? No, that's the wrong thing to say. Even though I poured it fairly well, it almost needs a little bit of a bit aerated. So this is a Slurpee Dave trick that I learned, and I'll probably see if I can do it right. So what you want to do is you take in a certain amount of the beer into the syringe like that, and then you pump it back in like that, and that's what it does. There you go. So I will clean that. So that's what it does. So it's one of those things where I've not really done it for a long while, and it takes a little bit of practice. Now, what I could have done, I could have run it through. Now, the physics machine is clean and lovely and clean, everything else over there. But even before I've used it, it's been sat there for a while. So literally, I thoroughly cleaned it. So before I use it again, so it'll come out at Christmas. Before I use it again, I want to make sure that I really, really give it a good clean, because, you know, all that pipe work that's going through there. But that's what basically what the syringe has done now, is given that a big, creamy, frothy head. And that's better. It's aerated the beer a little bit. It's gave it more of a hand pull cask type of feel. It's put a little bit of smooth, a little bit of body in it, a little bit of air into the beer. It's livened it up. It's something that no matter how much I'd have poured that, I wouldn't have got that, probably that big froth there. Because you can get that from certain beers when you pour it out. You can get a nice frothing head, but this just felt like it was just a little bit thin. You just need a little bit of help. So I reckon if I was to put that in the physics machine and run that through and give it a little bit, get a little bit of the froth from the physics machine, it'll help this beer out quite a lot. So that has really helped. So I can taste some spices in there. There's almost like a cinnamon, but it's not really that cinnamony. It's quite fruity, spicy. What is the spice I can sort of taste in there? Oh, yeah, it's not cinnamon, but there's a level of spice in there. There's a level of spice running through that. Oh, what is it? Oh, let me pause the video a second. Right, I just asked Alexa the question, and I've also just stopped.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
You finished, thank you. Just to ask her about spice, because I'm sure I could taste the cinnamon there, but there's and she mentioned about like an aniseed, so there might be a little aniseed spice going through that. But anyway, reading the bottle, it says, full-bodied, which I'd slightly disagree with. Dark porter ale with roasted malt notes that give the depth of character, which is perfectly balanced by the noble Challenger and Golden hops. Excellent. So a couple of nice sort of English hops in there. That's the other beers I'm going to be reviewing at a later date. They actually okay living down here at the minute because it is quite cold. I mean, I had to take quite a few beers out the overflow fridge to get Richard's box of beers in there. I need to take the cans out of there. And anyway, right. So it says the extra dark crystal malt combined with subtle spice notes of cinnamon and a great beer to enjoy on a typical winter's day or night. So yes, so the cinnamon, I said the cinnamon right from the start because of just the spice, but it's not overly cinnamony because that can be quite powerful. So I did think to myself, there's something a little bit else coming through there. But it's okay. It's not blowing my socks off. It's not making me think to myself like, oh, do you know what? I could do 3 or 4 of them. It's not powerful enough in the flavours to make me think to myself, oh God, I really, really enjoyed that. I'd probably like, this is going to be good because I've got this one and I've got another 3, I think, that are on this range. So it'd be nice to have this one, then another one of a different kind, then another, then another. I'm not going to drink this and think to myself after I've drank that, yeah, do you know what? That was really nice. I wish I'd have bought 2 of them. So I've had it. It's okay. It's nice. It's part of, if you had a range of beers in, be like, no, that's something a little bit different. Yeah. But it's not really massively rocking my boat. It's a lot better now I've shringed it. And the head retention's good. The quality of the beer is okay. Hallandwoodhouse are a good brewery. I rate them. They've brewed some good stuff. But I do feel that, you know, it is a limited sort of brew for Sainsburys, and you know, they can only do what they can do. But the stout, I can't think what it's called. Is it the Stout or something? The stout they do is really good, and it's the same one that's in Audi, the Audi chocolate stout or whatever it is. It's brewed by Hallandwoodhouse. Both of them, I've done them together. They are the same stout, and it's probably one of the best sort of like bottled sort of stouts like that I've had. It's quite nice if I remember. But this is like, this is a thin, spicy, Christmas cakey type of taste. Tiny little bit of sort of darkness in the malt. It's not a great amount, but yeah, it's an okay beer. I suppose for those of us out there that don't really indulge in the big beers, the big impy stouts, the big porters and that sort of thing, and you're drinking sort of like that normal sort of like, when I say normal, I don't mean to sound bloody patronising or anything. I don't mean to say the wrong thing, but what I mean is, you know, if you're going down to Sainsburys and you're buying these sort of beers like your I don't know, like the Pedigree, Tribute, all them sort of things, the Badger beers, the Thirsty Ferret, that sort of stuff. This sits well with all them, and it's something a little bit different, a little bit Christmassy for the time of year. And first sort of Christmassy beer that I've had, and it's all right. It's okay. Right, it certainly made me feel better. Stop my eye. Well, my eyes are still like running or whatever, but anyway. Right, until the next one, which will probably be very soon, I'll catch you later. Cheers, everybody.